And federal fire rescue personnel to Long Island on yesterday. Utility trucks on the West Coast, as you've seen throughout this newscast, are heading to the East Coast to restore power as well. A fleet of more than 70 Southern California utility trucks were loaded on the C-5 and C-17 aircraft today. Approximately 120 SoCal Edison personnel will travel there to assist with power. Also, the military really becoming a major resource in relief efforts.
Right now, they're helping civilian authorities restore power and transportation. NBC7's military reporter Leah Sutton is here with how our local Marines are ready to help out in case there is any sort of fire, earthquake here in San Diego.
Well, Catherine, Christine, according to San Diego Emergency Services, large-scale fires and earthquakes are the two natural disasters most likely to cause mass casualties in San Diego. Our local Marines say they're uniquely suited and trained to assist in both situations. While the military supports relief efforts along the East Coast, our local Marines are ready to help if a catastrophe happens. Major General Speece views crisis response as part of his mission.
We work hard at being ready all the time so that we could respond to the unplanned, unknown crisis. And that could come in a variety of different ways.
The Marine Corps has long been involved in relief efforts around the world, most recently the earthquake and tsunami in Japan. And just last month, Camp Pendleton Marines sharpened their skills in an earthquake scenario-based exercise with local authorities in San Francisco. General Speece says the nature of the Marine Corps' mission makes them uniquely suited to assist.
That we could move expeditiously, we could set up on a beach in a parking lot, we bring our own power, we bring our own support, and we could get to significant casualties very quickly.
But crisis response starts with local authorities. In San Diego, here in the Emergency Operations Center.
We already have these relationships set up. A liaison from the local military would come over and actually sit here in this room with us, and we'd have that face-to-face communication with that person. We can ask them for anything, really.
And in the critical first few days, base commanders have authority to respond to those requests.
San Diego has the largest concentration of the armed forces in the United States, and that's certainly a resource that the city and county can turn to.
General Speece says the coordination process becomes more complicated once long-term relief efforts begin. And of course, in those first few days after a natural disaster, local military installations would have to deal with their own problems before being able to assist. Leah Sutton, NBC7.
Leah, thank you. As families across